NailFanatic, and I am back to do some readings for us all by zodiac sign regarding the new moon in Taurus and regarding Uranus into Taurus. And both of these things are happening on May the 15th, 2018. The moon is new in LA at 3:47 in the morning. And some keywords that I saw about the new moon were faith, hope, and charity. How beautiful is that? Oh my gosh. So, I want to start off with the sign of Taurus, being that it is Taurus time. I always go to the sign. It's not just because I'm a sun and moon in Taurus, but it's because that's where we're at right now. So, Taurus, what is the messages for Taurus for the new moon in Taurus and Uranus in Taurus? So we're gonna go, I'm hearing we're gonna do key words from the Words of Clarity deck for the more near future experience, and then the more long-term future experience, since we have Uranus, is definitely more long-term. It's going to stay 7 or 8 years. I don't know the details in the sign of Taurus. And then the new moon, that's always a more immediate effect. So, all right. What are the messages for Taurus? For those with the sun, moon rising, and northern node of Taurus. One card for the immediate effect, please and thank you, and then one for the more long. Okay, so here we go. Immediate effect. We have, I'm hearing cleansing, washing away of old, and then the more long term, and then the support at the bottom. Okay, long term. Wow, long term. The word gaining comes out. And the support at the bottom of the deck for Taurus is positivity. Look at that. So, that's beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful so far, Taurus. Your positivity, being able to see things on the bright side, is bringing a cleaning about you. Because you said that these things serve me well, and so now the universe is showing you how that's true. But some of that stuff that you do needed to be cleaned away from you. Some of the people that you knew, those ones too. So, in all of that, what you did was you grew, and it's gaining. It's gaining, gaining, gaining. Gains. Gains, financial gains, romantic gains, satisfaction gains, accomplishment gains, success gains, gains all over the place for you, Taurus, with this. So let's see what are some of the stories that are going to come out for us. I'm going to start with the Housewives Tarot. What stories do you want to tell? What are the experiences for Taurus? Regarding your physical, spiritual, especially regarding your spiritual home, but even your physical home and the places that you go, we have the Four of Pentacles in reverse, spiritual home, strongly spiritual home. Expect new love, expect new epiphanies, expect, I mean, seriously, in your physical home, you have love coming, love abounding. Spiritually at home is why the physical at home is presenting so much love and new things that you love and new experiences that you love and new people that you love. Why? Because you are doing this for yourself, constantly regenerating this love inside, Taurus. So let's see what else comes out here. We have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, the Page of Cups upright, the Six of Swords, and the Queen of Cups. So, oh, and the Lovers is at the base. I definitely see a strong spiritual growth right now. You've gotten yourself in such a balanced place right now. So much balance. What didn't serve you, you walk away from. You've learned to let go of a bunch of spiritually defeating ideas, a bunch of just stuff that you were saying to yourself and believing and thinking that was very limiting. You learned to let that stuff go, Taurus. And so what happened was you started nurturing some things that brought you joy and some spiritual visions that you had, which were, you thought they were just bright ideas, but they were spiritual visions that you were giving of what is available to you to grab a hold of. And so now I feel like you really have done a lot of that. So you're seeing it reflected in your life and you're seeing a lot of growth. I feel like your intuition is definitely picking up. You're knowing more about what's going on before it happens. You're getting the ideas of which way to go. You're following your intuition as it guides you. You're allowing your subconscious spiritual mind, your love source God mind, your higher self, your angels, your guides, your ancestors. What word do you resonate with, Taurus? Who are you? And what do you resonate with? You allow that to lead you. And you're really like in touch with how you're feeling about things and letting that guide you. You've learned to ask yourself, do I want this? And wait for the answer from yourself. You learn how to really question yourself of how can it get better than this, and how is this serving me well, and what can I do to be more in touch with what I value and appreciate and enjoy with this Ace of Cups here. Okay. I feel like everything that you do in your world, you're covering it over with love is what I'm getting. And spiritually, you just want to be able to be an aid. Spiritually, something that's important for Taurus right now is to be here to be an aid for people who want to move on from feeling stagnant and stuck. And so you're taking whatever skills, words, experiences you have, your stories, your life, and you're sharing, and you're caring, and you're nurturing the beauty, not only for yourself, but in those that you meet and that you see. Let's see what wants to come out in regards to financials for those with the sign of Taurus. What is the financial flow messages for those with the sign of Taurus? Love source God. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. Page of Pentacles. In the near future, you're starting out something new. You found another source of income. Some Tauruses are going to be getting raises. Some Tauruses are going to be expanding their business. Some Tauruses are going to start a business that you never had before. Some Tauruses are taking on new responsibilities within their business. But what it is Taurus is holding on to a beautiful coin that really mesmerizes and fascinates them. So I feel like you, over the next near future, which I'm putting at up to a month and a half, you're really feeling like, oh, my money is so shiny, and you're appreciating your money and what you do with it and the flow of it and the fact that you've got more of it to hold now than you had before. And so that point of focus is really positive because it's a positively energized growth focus. And so when you can do that for your finances, you can see that happening for you. You're moving out of a state where you had to feel worry and concern and overprotective, and you're moving into the place of welcoming in. You're more welcoming, so you're becoming more receptive to your financial flow. Again, letting your intuition guide you through all of this. And I'm hearing, okay, so for some of you, Tauruses, a lot of you Tauruses are being pulled either to spiritual pursuits or to artistic pursuits. Some of you are performers. You sing, you rap, you dance, you make beats, you play an instrument, you paint. Those artistic things are valuable for your financial flow. Let's see what is the more long-term message we have here. The Hierophant is letting us know that what you're doing will last. You're building something that will last. Some of you will have investors approaching. Some of you will, if you're looking for a loan, you know you don't have to worry about it. The loan is coming in easy. But I definitely feel also that there are some Tauruses out there, some Tauruses who are going to begin new education and new training. Some Tauruses are in the near future fundraising to be able to go to this more like some immediate training. You may be getting some somebody's getting a coaching, somebody's investing in like somebody is going to spiritual retreat, and there is actually some Taurus out there who's seriously like looking at becoming at opening like a worship center, a praise center, a spiritual center of sorts, something like a church but not quite a church. There's a Taurus out there who is moving in that direction. I see over the next long term within, and the long term that we're talking about is up to 7 years. From now up to 7 years, because we're talking about Uranus, 7 or 8 years even. And the immediate future that we're talking about is like within the next couple months. So what you're growing right now towards, whatever you're getting started in for yourself that affects your finances, so this new, fresh, for some of you it might even be a new, fresh vibration, but I really feel like it's something you can hold in your hands, something new. Some of you invested in somebody else's business. Somebody you is, again, you might be starting like a direct marketing type of thing. Some of you are just really starting to investigate what happens when I make this. Is it possible that I made this and because I made this and I'm showing it to you. Do you want to buy it? This is how much it costs. Somebody's turning their goods into income. And you're really very comfortable in it. Oh yeah, absolutely. Because underneath this we have the 9 of Pentacles. You're really comfortable in it. You know that there is it's a great possibility in wealth in what you do, and you were very reserved and very held back about it before, but you're not so much no more. Not so much no more. Let me see what's going on in romance for Taurus. Is this the one? No? Okay. Yeah, no. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, so for romance, using the Mother Peace Round Tarot deck for Taurus during the immediate near future. Okay, that one, the way that flew, that's totally that answer. And in the more distant future, okay, there it is right there. Okay, lovely. And the root of the deck is the 4 of Swords. So this says, I am taking the time for myself. I appreciate myself. I do what I need to do. I follow the leadings that I receive intuitively, because I've learned in the past that if I don't, I end up in a lot of pain and it hurts. So romantically, I'm following my intuition. I'm following my inner guidance, and I'm listening, and I'm comfortable getting to myself and healing myself and doing the work for myself. And because I've been doing that in my near future, the Lovers comes in. Wow, the Lovers card is there. So yeah, during the time of Gemini, there is definitely a possibility for love to grow. I do feel like there's somebody that's kind of, and I've said this so much, I feel like there are a lot of people in our society who are like standing by like, oh my God, I really love that person. But they never do nothing about it. Like they don't ask them out on a date. They don't go approach them. They don't make the moves. And so I feel like something comes over a lot of these people that are sitting in the side wings, and And for some Tauruses, it will be a Gemini, because I have all swords in the Lover's card, which represents Gemini. And if that's the case, if there's a Gemini person that's coming to you, Taurus, I see that with this person, there is definitely an opportunity for strong partnership. The relationship is one of great communication and ease. You have similar interests, and there is a strong connection through time with this person for you. I feel that there's spiritual commonalities, and that with this person you can really blend all that you are with all that they are, to synchronize and work in harmony with one another, to be synchronized, to be harmonistic together. And this is in romance, specifically in romance. If you're already in a partnership, Taurus, I feel that you and your partner are going to be in this time embracing much more meditation and spiritual practices together, because and if it's not, it's together. They said leave that out. I heard leave that out. Okay, so it is definitely together that you're practicing more spirituality, and it's like one of you caught the spark of some new level of knowledge, and now y'all are both like on fire. Talking, yeah. Talking about all this spiritual activity and all these things that are intriguing to you right now. And it's actually very healing for you, because I feel like if you've been with your partner for a while, I feel like you have hit a stagnant period. And so now you're coming into greater communication. The flow has picked up. That's it. The flow has picked up. The energetic flow between the two of you, because of these new things and new opportunities that are coming in, are picking up. They're augmenting. Yeah, the flow is becoming more furious. The flow is more momentous. Yes. Okay. For Taurus, let's get a Journey of Love card as a final message for the sign of Taurus. What is the Journey of Love final message for the sign of Taurus at this time, my source God? Okay. Really? Okay. This time and in the more long term. Okay. The bottom of the deck is Drop Into Your Heart. It's card number 68. For some of you, the number 68 or the year 68 is going to be highly relevant. And definitely romance and passion has a lot to do with the energy of where you're at right now. In your more immediate future, within the next month and a half, we have the Eruption of Light. It's card number 11. There is an activation that you are understanding the power of your light more. So you're activating your lights more intentionally, more deliberately, more decisively, and more focused. Notice I'm seeing the focus that occurs when you put a magnifying glass in front of the light, and intensity burns. It's not to the point of destruction, but there is definitely some strong focus in the way you're utilizing your light. And as you are the light and you resonate this light and utilize it in your world decisively and deliberately, the world responds to it. And sometimes you see the light being reflected back, and those moments are awesome. And sometimes you see the shadows that are lurking, and those moments need to be awesome too. And it's about how you go through them and your choice of responding to them. I feel like it's being given more notches of elevation. It's almost like every time somebody try to piss you off, you gotta be like, you know what, I love you too, but I got to go. And you don't even know these people, but you just like covering it over with love. And when something comes up into your mind and you start to thinking about something that upset you or somebody that did something, you just cover it over with love, okay? And the more long-term future, I have the Rings of Time. It's card number 44. This is you and somebody advancing a relationship. Definitely over the next few years, there's going to be some advancement of a relationship. It's going to find a greater stability. It's going to get more power. And I do feel that this relationship is going to be part of this eruption of light. I do feel in the near future, within a month, month and a half, a lot of Tauruses are going to be moving into some very long-term stable relationships because there's just great partnership there. I also want to say that it's time to get the ball rolling. It's time to get the ball rolling. Drop into your heart and just see where this takes you. You've got to make a choice at some point. If you want romance, you're going to have to pick and choose at some point something that you want. And when you're ready, you will get the ball rolling. Until then, just hold on to the ball. Just hold on. Don't drop the ball until you're ready to drop the ball. And when you drop the ball, it's going to pick up and roll because you've gotten into this place where you're able to just really see and understand so much that you're able to pick better. Your picker is working well. Your picker is working well, Taurus. Okay, so those are the messages for Taurus. Let me move into the sign of Gemini. So the next messages will be for the sign of Gemini. Just give me a second here. I've got several decks. That was the main message for Taurus. It's the time of Taurus. All this stuff is about Taurus. A lot of you who are not Taurus will still resonate with it because that Taurus energy is so strong right now with Uranus and the new moon and all of that. But let's see what is going on for Gemini. Let's subscribe. Thank you for these messages for the sign of Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Northern Node. Okay, I have some stuff falling on the floor for you, Gemini. It's going to be interesting to see how these readings unfold. First message out is we have overstanding. Gemini, you have overstanding. What is that all about? The next message you have out is present. And multiply. Look at that. I feel like Gemini, you definitely have learned how to multiply your energies, multiply your finances, multiply your pleasure, multiply the energies that you want to of the things that are presents for you, gifts in your present, your now. Yeah. You're utilizing your emotional energy, your emotional power. You overstand how the different vibrational scales of emotion are bringing about different vibrational experiences for you. And so you're very much more decisive than ever before in how those are allowed to play out for you and which ones you allow to pursue and continue and to persist even throughout your days. You're very focused in how your emotional plays an important role in multiplying your present. So you're making sure that your present is emotionally based in a place of grace. So that's really awesome, Gemini. The first card I have out of the Mother Piece for you is the Ten of Swords. You are resolute. You definitely have an overstanding. When it's the Ten of Swords, ain't nothing left to do but take action. I mean, with the Seven of Swords at the bottom like this is saying you were looking for a way. You were looking for an answer. You were looking for a solution. And now you have that solution. You know what to do. You've got your thoughts all organized, synchronized. Now you're jumping into something that you're overstanding. Yeah, something that you're overstanding. Let's see more about this. What else are the messages here? Your spread is coming out quite different, Gemini. So you're standing out very much. We have the Priestess of Swords. So here you are, Gemini lady. Are you a Gemini lady? Throw up your sign if you're a Gemini lady. Gemini ladies, again, Sun, Moon, Rising, Northern Node, and Venus. You have spoke out so much about your presence. And when you don't understand where the gifts are in right now, you ask. You ask to see your presence in your presence. You ask to see the gifts of right now. And that is made a tremendous impact on your life, because as you look within and you ask yourself these questions, the universe is rushing to show you the answers, and then the gifts present themselves to you. The blessings multiply, things become clear. The Sun card is here as your next card out. Yes, so as you have learned to use your voice creatively, you find great success. Look at that Six of Cups down there, great emotional harmony. Yes, you have brought yourself into a place of great emotional harmony. Some of you have been calling out for a romantic soulmate union, and I see that coming in again. I feel like this is something that will begin in the near future, in a month to a month and a half. This definitely has the opportunity to go so far, though. With this energy of the way Uranus is showing out. So now I'm being drawn to use the flashcards for you and get, oh, there's, look, I was looking for the numbers. Oh no, this is not, never mind, whatever. Cancel, clear, delete, all that was just distraction. Okay, so I'm being shown to pull a card for your near future and another card for your long-term future between now and 7 or 8 years from now, okay? Because of this Uranus going into the sign of Taurus, and that's how long it'll be there. So let's see, what is the message for the immediate future, which is a new moon in Taurus. Okay. Wow. Immediate future, you have this card, this image here, showing a bunch of children creating their arts from their hearts. They create, oh, but look at, there's somebody who's standing there mad and they just want to hate. You see that? Look at the hater. Which one are you? Are you the one that's invisible in balloons? That's not even there. Are you done with a certain level of art and now you're showing someone else how they can create? Are you the one who's painting something juicy and snacking while you're doing it? Are you the one who's part of the show, who's showing the art that you made, though? Or are you the little girl who's standing off to the side with nothing on her canvas, just hands on the hips, upset about what they're doing because you didn't do it? So in the near future, Taurus, you're in a place where you're in one of these situations. Some of you are upset because you can't figure out, and you're just looking for some inspiration so you can break through. There's other Tauruses out there who are right in the middle of a juicy creation. There's other Tauruses out there who have finished, and they're noticing their similarities in their choices, in their colors, between theirs and the work of others, and they're showing it together, and they're having conversations, and they're being very social about it. Then there's the one who has created so much art of different shape and different form, and now is teaching about color and its power in your hand, how the color can be used to amplify, and how lining up your chakras is something. Okay, so what is this? Who are you? What are you doing? Tell me about it, okay? Because that's what's coming up in the near future. Taurus, are you part of shows? Are you doing art shows? Are you painting more? Are you teaching? Are you doing exhibits? Are you doing displays? Taurus, you're doing something really awesome. And for some of you, this is in a way of romance and friendship and finance, and so it's all of those different things. And I did say, what did I say? I said romance and friendships and finance, okay? in the long-term future, what happens with all of this energy in the long-term future? You got the card of the octopus. Look at that. I love the octopus. Do y'all remember when we were talking a lot about octopuses on this show? What do we love about octopuses? We love that if they can fit their eye through the hole, their whole body will go. They can get their entire body through a hole as small as their eyeball. If they can get their eyeball through there, they can get through. And if you can see it, you can have it, just like the octopus. Also, another thing we love about the octopus, there are numerous octopus escape videos. Why? Because the octopus will not allow you to cage him without, repeat it. They get out all the time. Even the new Finding Dory movie, we had, in that movie, they had the octopus had escaped, right? So, yeah, well, the septopus. And the thing of it is, look at the smile on the octopus's face. Hello, he's happy. He's a happy octopus. And just like that, the joy and the deliciousness of what you're creating right now, you're really creating something beautiful. It's going to help you get through something that you thought was blocked before. Some sort of cage that you had perceived. And this is over the long-term future. So this is major life change. And I really feel like that cage that you're getting out of has to do with old karmic cycles, family junk, lack and limitation beliefs, and all that stuff that used to be a real draw on your energy. Yeah. The bottom of this deck is the monkey. Somebody is a Chinese zodiac monkey, and there's something about the year of the monkey. I don't know when is the year of the monkey. Is that did we just come out of a year of monkey? Or what was that? I don't know. I have to, well, let me stop and check right now. I have the internet on right here. Let me see. Year of monkey. (2004) was the last year of the monkey. Oh, 2018 is the year of the monkey. Yeah or no? Let's see. Upcoming year. Yes. You need the room? Okay, thank you. Okay, so I'm going to look this up. I'm going to pick back up later. They need the room. So when I get back live again, I'll be going live with the sign of Cancer, and I will have more information on when is the next year of the monkey. All right. Talk to you later. Love you. Bye.